Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. This is Luna Phoenix Tarot. And today I'm doing your October 2020 general reading. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every Aries out there. Please keep in mind energy is interchangeable, so it maybe you or somebody you're close to. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And thank you guys for your patience. October has been eventful. I'm actually sick right now, so I wasn't going to do these, but I feel like I have an obligation, and I can literally hear you guys like, where is the rest of October? So we're going to get through it. At any rate, so if you hear me cough or I'm breathing extra hard, just know it's because I'm sick. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the rest of October has to bring for us. The overall energy we got was clean it up. So this could be actually cleaning, kind of like a spring cleaning, but for fall. Maybe you're getting rid of your summer clothes, old things that you don't wear, maybe last year's coat, things like that. Or it could be people, places, things, cleaning up your circle of friends, things like that. So let's see what the book says. We have getting to a core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Kind of like the 10 of Wands, basically. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. It's time to clear the air, take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Because, excuse me, I know that's not attractive, so just bear with me, because I don't have time to edit it out. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. Simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign you may be overburdened. And it says that you can also be just overly focused on other people. Excuse me. You know, once you start coughing, you can't stop. Let me get some water. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you're not watching this as you go to sleep and I'm like hacking in your ear. Okay, anyway. Some of you may be too focused on somebody else and it's keeping you from being focused on what you need to be focused on within yourself. The first card that came out was the Lovers, clarified by the Nine of Swords. This is stress, anxiety. This is a soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, just a strong connection with somebody. Most times it is romantic. It doesn't have to be. A soulmate can be a friend or a family member. And the next card that came out was Death. And what's interesting is it was clarified by the Empress. So this is literal death and rebirth, which I found significant. So this is a pivotal time in your life, and the things that are going on are kind of pushing you forward on your destined path. So if things seem to be falling away or you're losing certain things, it's because they're not supposed to go with you to the next phase of your life. Which I'm sure we've all been in situations where we can look back and say, you know what, I'm so glad that I didn't keep that. Like, I'm glad I moved. I'm glad I didn't stay in that relationship. But at that time, it seems so hard to move on from it. So that's kind of the energy that we're in right now. Aries, I feel like a lot of you are just almost fearful of what the future holds for you. I feel like a lot of you were in a long-term relationship. And you've recently come to realize that it's like a codependent type relationship. So you guys base your happiness on each other and you're not able to function without that other person. But when you give someone that much power over your emotions, they can also create depression and anger and things like that because you're feeding off their energy and vice versa. So the next card that came out was the Page of Cups, clarified the Magician. This is new ideas, new daydreaming, things like that. And the Magician is putting that to work. So let me move on to the next card and I'll say this. Then we also had the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the physical work that goes into manifesting. So this is you imagining it, dreaming it. This is you gathering up your tools, everything that you have inside of you, and you know, physically, to create the future that you want, which is the Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is happiness, joy, healthy life, financially stable, financially abundant, emotionally abundant. You know what you want. But here's that Nine of Swords again, clarified by the Four of Cups. This past love, this relationship is somewhat of a burden. The Four of Cups represents someone offering love and it not being accepted. So I actually feel like you are the one trying to make a relationship work and the other person's just not. Excuse me. And the other person's just not going for it. It could be vice versa. It could be you saying, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. But what I'm getting is it's you holding on to it, trying to save it. But what coming next is the Knight of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. The Knight of Cups is someone who comes in bearing an offer of love, some kind of emotional commitment to you. And the High Priestess is someone who, I mean, look at the card. She's mystical. She knows things. She's got the knowledge of the universe and, you know, is able to guide people. I'm going to do more clarifying on this. Because I don't think it's the same person coming back in. Could be. Or it could be this person just keeps showing up in your readings. And I've been there. I know what that's like. I'm just waiting for somebody new to show up in your general readings. And it's always the same person. Who could actually be a Gemini, a Cancer, a Scorpio. That's really it. Aquarius. All right. Can we clarify the Knight of Cups, please? The Sun. But then the Eight of Cups is at the bottom. Okay, so it could be this person from the past coming back. Maybe they're coming back to offer you a change. I'm a new person. I'm not going to do this anymore. Let's make this work. The Sun is illuminating things. However, let's not forget that the High Priestess is here and knows better. The High Priestess listens to her intuition. Now, we also have two aces here. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which are new beginnings. Not recycled beginnings, but new ones. So, I want to clarify a little more. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Who is this Knight of Cups? Really? Two of Swords. That's having to make a decision kind of blindly, not having all the facts, which, Spirit, come on now. That's kind of where we already were. I saw a meme one time on Facebook. I said, I go to watch tarot. And it's like, well, here's my problem. What's the answer? Yes. So how can you help me? Yes. And that's kind of what you get with tarot sometimes. It's just a confirmation of what you already know in your spirit. And that's where that High Priestess is. Okay, we had the Father of Swords come out. So this is somebody that's cold. Okay, so what I'm getting from that, because I asked who. Oh man, I had a bunch of cards fall out. Sorry. I asked who the Knight of Cups was. Let me show you guys the cards that just fell out too. And that were face up. Another one did too. I don't know which one it was though. Anyway. We had the Chariot, the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. This person is deceptive. This person comes off as loving and caring and emotional and passionate. But once you get to know them for who they are, they turn into someone who's cold and calculated, very straightforward, doesn't really share their emotions. So I believe this is a completely new beginning away from this person. Sometimes, even though it's a strong connection, we're meant to walk certain parts of our journey alone. And I feel like this is one of those times for you, Aries. So let's see. I'm going to get some guidance here. So this person could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Didn't see really any water. Could be any sign really, but those are the energies that are coming up predominantly. So let's see what guidance we have. What kind of shuffle was that? If this is resonating, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, share the video. I cannot shuffle. What guidance and advice do we have for Aries for October 2020? Guidance and advice for Aries October 2020. Step out of your comfort zone. Like I said, you're comfortable with this person. This is somebody you counted on for your happiness and your joy. So being away from them and walking away from them is extremely difficult. The universe is saying you need to meditate and contemplate. Come back to who you are without that person. Surely there was a time where you didn't have them. And what do you need to release? With the fiery climax approaches at the bottom. What do you need to release? I want to read the book on that one. Let me see. My book over here. Okay. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. And soon you will see what lies ahead. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. Didn't I say that earlier? Destined path. And I had a phone call come through. If you go back on my readings, I don't really say destined path, but I felt the need to make sure to say that it was a destined path that you're about to embark on. And that's what this card is saying. You need to face the fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet, and you've got this. This is all about finding that power within you to be you by yourself and be comfortable with that person before you can attract somebody else or rekindle something with somebody else. All right, new one in Pisces. Face your fears. So fear is coming up here. What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of not being with this person? Why are you afraid of walking alone on this journey? Those are real questions you have to ask yourself. What are you truly afraid of, and why are you afraid of it? This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine and avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. And remember, this person came out as a Knight of Wands, but inside they're a King of Swords. So they may be a little more mature. But is that the type of person you want to be with, or do you want to be with a King of Wands? I mean, everybody's different, but personally, I don't want somebody who's emotionally unavailable. Personally. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I do hope it resonates. Thanks for your patience with me again, and thanks for dealing with my hacking. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.